I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Spork monster.
The Spork monster is here to fight a hero!
Well, that escalated quickly. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? Attack, obviously. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. It's delicious. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend! You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. 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 Trepidation? I do not know the definition of this word. Editor me. What is the definition of trepidation? Oh. Thank you. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening!" Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. But I defended! That should cut his damage in half! What rules are we using here? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I mean, what is Spork Monster made of? Because he already has his own utensils, and he looks kind of delicious. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. I've got my chicken stick. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Forget mercy. Nah, mercy. You managed to... I play Undertale. We spare our monsters in this house. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. Oh dear. Is that the Clucronomicon? It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... And then there was that secret ingredients that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank.
Good on ya. Good on ya. Good taste. Excellent taste. A woman of culture. Like him? Like?
I know! It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Is that what he is, a pressure cooker? Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with the Colonel.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and the Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
That is definitely a Mako pose. I'm pretty sure that's a Mako pose. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super-duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about these new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much more use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
Sorry. Nope. Sorry. Nope. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Sorry, honey. Nope. Can't share secrets. Sorry. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt? I know, sounds like some witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Probably not. This is going to end in tears. This is going to be bad. She's going to actually use an Eye of Newt and kill someone. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. On a horse! It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Colonel! You decide that I want to pet that horsey. I want to boople that horsey's snoodle pie. I want to see the horse. I want to see the horsey. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and the Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up. Dear. No, that's not how it's going to end up me. No, you're probably going to end up being trampled or something. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of a stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. Yeah. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, espoir. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so, it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, the Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Where'd the horsey go? When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashleigh and Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
That's pretty good, Ashleigh. It's pretty good. Tell them to stop acting immature or act like you're not interested in, but really try to get a closer look.
I want to see what y'all is doing.
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. Oh no. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It takes these thighs.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Oh my gosh. You finally get a look at what it is that they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter, the spork monster. Oh dear. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashleigh immediately elbows Van, who hides the book under his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing!
I'm getting a real Ralph Wiggum vibe from cute little Pop over here.
I'm in danger!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! Aw, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Bzz, wop. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Wop, wop.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashleigh's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is all a ruse. Right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Oh, down, boy, down. Off-thoppen? Off-thoppen? That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Espoir? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Dog biscuit, a shimmering pepper, a glass of water? Pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the others. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, oh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Oh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill, cough, the prophecy. Cough, cough. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! Sorry. All of them seemed like a bad choice except the water. I should have been a hydro homie and took the water. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competitive cook-off.
What? Step up and tell them you're on. You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down upon it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Espoir. I'll be watching your performance.
Oh, golly, the Colonel's gonna be watching my performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. There ain't gonna be no sense here. At least, not until we turn on the timer! Oh dear, please don't be timed. Please don't actually be timed. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. Gosh dang it. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Local teacher goes aroo. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. Thighs.
Thighs? Colonel Sanders is like, eyes over here.
I will defend myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Celsius? Fahrenheit? Alright, fine, okay. What were you thinking, Espoir? Get your head in the game. I didn't choose anything. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of my trust? Wrong? Really? Okay. I'm begging you to get it together. Well, then don't put a timer on, dude. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashleigh is simply stronger and faster than you. No, because her timer isn't frickin' 5 seconds. I need time to read the question. Right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds, because I need like a second or 12 seconds even. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy, so where does it come from? Small town where big dreams are born. Say, I had to read the question and read all the things in like 1 second. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. Yeah. What? How is that wrong? Success sounds like sizzling. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. No. That's wrong. That it's wrong. Sizzling sounds like success. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Oh, we're gonna try again. Sizzling? Well, I guess the sound of its success would be silence because everyone's eating the food. All right, fine. I'll give you that one. Hold on a second. Temperature water boils that flippin'... I don't know that. It's not even right. I mean, how... Hold on. I'm Googling it right now. But how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Alright, 11. Alright, because 11 herbs and spices, because this is a gigantic advertisement for KFC that I've fallen into. I'm kind of mad now. Gratitude, trust, vigilance? Okay, I don't know. It's not trust. It's, okay. Small town where big dreams are born? Okay. Aroo? Silence? Yeah, okay. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Espoir. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now, all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. That was unfair. Grr. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? Oh no, I'm getting distracted. I know. What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Alice already began plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Bzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or... You might not have any hands, but Espoir does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. I don't even know what I'm doing, folks. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Espoir, no! But you're not fast enough. When your hand gets stuck, it's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. Espoir has broken her hands because she's a dummy. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Was I? That was kind of unfair what they did in the last second. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Espoir's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Espoir to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Oh, inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
I don't know what half of that is, but that sounds delicious. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashleigh?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashleigh leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashleigh. Nah, I got broken hands. I think I'm good. Your rage burns so intently with your eyes that they burst into flames. What is this, an anime or something? The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.